Walt Disney World. It's often described as the happiest place on earth. I know for me it always has been. The memories of taking my daughter there so many times when she was growing up are some of the most precious and nostalgic to me. Every trip, I always had my camcorder out, pretty much recorded everything we experienced. For me, it was home movies to preserve some really special moments in time and forever preserve when my daughter was a child and knew nothing but pure joy and happiness. In the days before YouTube and TikTok, I never thought to broadcast our experiences at Disney World, but a couple of years ago, I stumbled across someone live streaming a whole day in one of the parks. From the comfort of my own home, I was able to walk through the parks, go on rides, and feel like I was there again. Then I noticed they weren't just streaming one day and one trip, but were doing it several times a week. Sometimes they would broadcast from rope drop to park closing, and I thought, how do they do this? Why do they do this? Is Disney okay with this? Do they make their living this way? And I discovered there were so many doing it at Disney parks and other theme parks all around the world, each with very loyal subscriber bases and varying content. You could basically watch the parks every single day of the year, making it like we're all living in Diz.
I'm Cory.
I'm Jillian. I'm Tammy. That's Jacob. And we're
Living in Diz. We'll see you in the parks. First time I ever thought of broadcasting Disney to the parks through YouTube and making a YouTube channel, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I had no idea how to do it. You guys want to be YouTube stars? And I just said that to the kids because our kids, I think, were the first generation to grow up with YouTube. And I know that Jillian, being young, wanted to be a YouTube star. I didn't go into this really thinking that we would be YouTube stars or anything. I just said that for fun to the kids. But we never went into this for any of that. We just wanted to be educational, share Disney with the world, and have fun doing it. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. I'm a little wet. A little wet. We love to share Disney, and sharing Disney is like going to the park with a friend who's never seen Disney before. How excited do we get when we get a chance to show someone we care about something we're excited about? I'm excited about Disney every time I go to the park, and I'm sad every time I leave. But when I have that gimbal in my hand, I'm showing hundreds and thousands of people around the world Disney. There's no better feeling than that. Does Father's Day strength overcome a son's birthday for Toy Story Mania? Do I come out of my slump today? Does Jacob trip up because he gets nervous? I don't know. He's talking trash to me already. I could just go to the park and turn on my phone and turn on my gimbal and live stream. That's not me. I don't just randomly go to parks. That's not me. I like to orchestrate it for my viewers. I like to make sure that I'm not going to the same park 2 days in a row. Where did we go? I take the family into account. During the week, I'm in the park solo, so I can kind of do whatever I want. But I take the family into account when it comes to Saturdays when we're all together, because I don't want them to repeat the same park 2 Saturdays in a row if that's something they don't want to do. And I don't think it fits right for the channel too and what we're trying to do in bringing variety. Did they tip well? They didn't tip well. What? Oh, yeah, go get him. Go get him, Donald. Go take him down. Hey, yeah, look, he's taking a fit. They did not tip well. And once I kind of know what I'm doing, I have to sit down at the computer make thumbnails. I use Canva, which I recently discovered, and it's amazing. Then you have to write a whole description, put in your hashtags and your search terms. And once you do that, there's a lot of things in the studio or the YouTube studio that you have to do. You have to designate. So we hit the pill button there, active and scheduled. And we're gonna scroll down to today. There it is, 3:45. We're going live. We hit the yellow, and we'll be live in 3, 2, 1. The audience will come in just a moment. Hello and welcome everyone to Saturdays. We are live here at Epcot at the Festival of the Arts. We are so excited to take you through some food booths today, as well as some rides and merchandise. There's some great merchandise and all of the art. We're gonna do an art crawl where we're going to eat and look at art. It's an amazing time of year. It's chilly, we don't care. That doesn't stop us. We're just gonna keep going. Let's do some roll call.
But why are the Disney parks considered so magical and special? What about them not only makes people want to share the experience with others, but for so many to watch from home to experience the magic there? I think the answer lies in Walt Disney's original commitment with the original Disneyland and later Disney World to create not just a theme park, but an experience. For anyone who has ever gone to Disney and fallen in love with the parks, there's what is often called the Disney bubble. It's a world completely separate from the real world, where there's no political divisions, there's none of the stress of the everyday world, and you can feel like a child again if you're an adult, and what's not to love when you are that kid? It's a place steeped in nostalgia but constantly trying new things. It's a place that celebrates joy, magic, and positivity 24/7, and who couldn't love that? And who wouldn't want to share those experiences with others? So what does Disney think of these people that stream experiences from their parks?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Disney really loves what we do for them, and they're appreciative of it, and I show my appreciation back by thanking them after every live stream.
Vlogging in the parks is not without controversy, as there have been complaints by some Disney guests about being filmed without their consent, and some parks, like Tokyo Disney, has banned vlogging altogether. In some online Reddit posts, one user called it unbelievably rude to be filmed in the parks, while another said that they hate being caught on another person's vlog.
There are people at times that will flat out say, keep the camera off me. And you have to remember where you are as a live streamer and what you do. And you don't want to raise a fuss in Disney or a scene, so you just turn the camera away. We try to be respectful and polite. But there are times, there was a guy, we were in line for Monsters Laugh Floor, and a guy flipped me off right in front of the camera. And I didn't even see it, but my viewers saw it. And when they saw it, they said it in the chat, and we went back and looked at it, and sure enough, he did. I had a little revenge with him because when the show was over, I went back to him and said, I just want you to know that people around the world were watching, and they're the ones that told me you flipped me off. And boy, his daughter, who was an adult, was not happy with him. So, little satisfaction there.
Yeah. Can they hear us?
Yes, they can.
Well, I can't hear them.
But you can see what they're saying.
Oh, hi.
They're translated through that little box.
Yeah, I see you.
Cool. Where are the people?
Hi, singer.
They're in there. Like
They're in there. And they communicate through this
neat.
box. Isn't it neat?
How does this work?
Long antennas.
Magic.
And batteries. Magic. It's the magic of Disney.
Are they spirits that have been trapped?
Yes, they're in this box. And they can see us through there.
Wait, you're watching
Hey, look, Pip is there.
Look, there you are.
Pip is on it.
This is trippy.
It's Inception. Whoa.
The other table's watching.
Pip is on here. Look at that.
My focuses are go to work, make the money, come home, work on the channel.
Yep.
If I'm not working on the channel, go live stream for the channel. And it all works. I'm really proud of Tammy and how she's handled everything and us together. I'm proud of both of us for being able to handle it as well as we do, because it's really challenging. Let it be known that Jill is the first person ever to check into Art of Animation cloaked with a Killer Clowns blanket. When you've done it as long as we have, there are going to be some emotional times. So I would say that the most emotional time for us as a family was we showed up at Magic Kingdom and the phone rang and you got the phone.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Found out that my mother passed.
And all I heard was just like a scream from you, and it's okay. And we had to decide if what we're going to do. Were we going to continue or even begin, because we hadn't live streamed yet. We haven't even buzzed into the park. And so I left it up to Tammy, and you basically said, just live stream and I'll handle what we need to handle, kind of behind the scenes that day, because there was no sense in going home. So I will say this, we're gonna still keep this fun and positive. It's a difficult stream to do today for us. As we arrived here at Magic Kingdom, we had learned that we had a loss in the family. So Tammy's mom passed away unexpectedly, and so you will not see her on stream today, or Jill most likely. Jill's gonna try when she thinks she can, but we think that we should just go ahead and do this stream, and it's difficult to do it.
Every now and then.
Yep.
It just happens.
Yeah. So that's where we're at now. So that's just why you may not see Tammy or Jill too much today.
That's like hour I've been playing, so.
Yeah. Well, you keep busy, you can keep your mind off things.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
There'll be a lot to deal with later in this week, but Tammy's managing the phones quite a bit at the moment, and we're gonna still have some Disney fun here. We've got some friends with us, and we're gonna do this. I don't think there was anybody criticizing us for still going live.
No.
Which goes to show how great our Living in Diz community is and supportive of us and others. That's a hard day, and it still wows me that we were able to go live and still do it, and I imagine it helped you.
But I guess, what are you going to do if you go home?
There's Tanya, everybody. She is. I know, right? I love it. And you know me, I don't cry very much, or I don't cry easily. And I told a story on May the 4th, 2021, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I was out at Hollywood Studios, where Disney does a May the 4th be with you kind of day, and they celebrate Star Wars. And what better park to do it in than Hollywood Studios? And
because you had a special bond with your dad for Star Wars.
Yes, that was the thing. I connected with my dad through Star Wars. Mm-hmm. So there was a story that I had for a very, very long time, and I got some breakfast, and I sat down, and I was live, and I said to the viewers, what is special about Star Wars? How do you connect? And I said, I'm going to tell you all a story about my dad. My dad took me when I was 5 years old, so I'm telling my age, I don't care. I'm 49. In 1977, my dad said, do you want to go see a movie? And I already loved movies as a kid. I'm like, yeah, sure, Dad. What are we going to see? You know, he says, we're going to see Star Wars.
And yeah. Wow. Woo! I didn't think I would do that. So, when Force Awakens came out, and I sat with my kids,
I just started crying and turned my head down and just kind of waved the camera away for a minute and switched the angle and then brought myself back. And again, our community was really supportive of that.
all right, let me get it together. I've never been so emotional talking about that. But sat at Force Awakens with my kids, and I was like, wow, this is it. I get to do this with my kids, just like my dad did. So that's what Star Wars means to me.
Breaking just into our newsroom, health officials confirming there are 15 new positive cases tested in Florida labs, including one local case in Volusia County. But first, a historic move amid the coronavirus. Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando both announcing they are closing their theme parks.
Hello, hello. I'm Cory from Living in Diz, live here in the final night of Disney World closing until who knows when. Here come all the cast members for the college program, guys. Some of them are in tears, and that's understandable. Imagine having this dream job and you get to work in Disney.
Getting kicked out.
You know what I mean? And you get to work in Disney and now it would crush me to hear you say, Dad, I gotta go home now. It would crush me.
Especially because there's quite a few foreign workers from other countries.
Right.
They might have to be back.
Right. That's right, Jessica. We will be back. So this is a little time off from the parks, but we're going to try our best to be present for you guys every Saturday. If there's a Saturday that we're not, I can trust that you guys are going to come back. And if I know that for sure, which I know in my heart that's going to happen, we'll be back at it. Like Steph said, we've just begun. This has only just begun.
So now we had to reinvent ourselves. And I came up with ideas like, let's do Walt Disney movie watch parties. We scheduled those. Every Friday night we did Cooking with Living in Diz, where we came up with different recipes to cook. Some we tried to pull from Disney recipes. It was normally a disaster because I am not the greatest baker and not the greatest cook. But we tried, and the important thing was that we were spending time with our community.
Until completely smooth. I think you do it all.
I'm Cory.
I'm Jillian.
And we're
Living in Diz.
We're here today in Disney's Hollywood Studios to show you
How safe is Disney? Here's an overall view of the hub area. And it's pretty dead. People are keeping their distance, as they should.
And it's true. People are observing the rules and wearing their masks. So you can feel really, really safe about that. Yes, again, with all the safety precautions. Cast members are wearing masks. They're wearing shields.
Shields over their masks.
Yes, and there's sanitizer everywhere. There's spacing. Everything we showed you in the video, it's here. So decide for yourself, but we just wanted to let you know that it is safe and we approve. There's been a lot of questions that we get. Is Disney safe enough? And we do think it is. We would not put our kids in harm's way. So it's up to you to make your choice, but we think it is a safe one.
And
Disney,
the CDC agrees.
and Disney is doing a great job.
One of the darkest days in our channel's history is when we lost our channel. Tammy's beside me, and I contacted YouTube some way over the phone, which turns out wasn't the real correct number to even resolve an issue like this, and tried to stay calm through the whole thing. And the YouTube employee said, "I'm sorry, sir, there's just no way that we can reconnect or get this channel back. I suggest you just start a new one." And I know that she didn't know the magnitude of the situation. 6 years in, thousands of man hours worked here at the workstation, out at the parks, thousands of hours of my family's memories. Well, just wipe that away. We went out with friends to dinner. We had a really nice dinner. I don't know how I was able to have such a good time and keep our minds off of it, but we did. And after that, I came home and I connected with YouTube through Twitter, which is now X, and finally connected with somebody to make some gains. I actually went to bed thinking, when I wake up in the morning, I'm pretty confident that we're gonna have our channel back. We went to the movies early on Sunday, still didn't have a channel, but when we got out of the movies, the channel was there.
Hello and welcome to Wednesdays, everyone. This is going to be a very exciting night. I have never wanted to go live more than I've wanted to go live this very evening. Stevie Lee, good to see you. Thank you so much. I know I'm going to cry Saturday night when I see Happily Ever After again, for sure. Run, Cory, rinse, and repeat. Look at this. It's like they waited for us.
Right on cue.
Whoop, whoop. Woo. Enjoy, y'all.
To the second. To the second.
So as I approach the park, it's a tradition to call my mom, talk to my mom, and I hit Disney property. And once I do, it's just everything else just leaves you. The excitement starts to grow. And as soon as I hit that live button, it's a whole new me. It's a whole new me. The energy's up here and off we go.
So this one is wild boar cassoulet or cassoulet with duck confit, ham hock, and wild boar sausage. You ready for this, Tammy?
No.
Come on. You first ate gator tail just like a couple months ago.
No.
This is the snack. That's the opera cake. And if you're good, we'll let you try some.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you want to ride home? Neil!
With the weather, we pretty much don't let the weather rule us. We take our umbrellas, we come equipped, and if you come equipped, you can move. And that usually is the challenge, is to just make sure you do that. I overcome the challenge of wet sneakers by putting on Crocs, believe it or not, with mesh on the top. So it doesn't matter if they get wet, and they are actually pretty comfortable.
Hello and welcome, everyone. We are starting the stream from a very atypical place tonight. As you can see, it has not been safe enough to step out of this car yet. Been here for a little bit, and I decided it may be even longer, so we better get this stream started, and we'll hang out in the MK parking lot, and when this lets up to a degree, and hopefully it's sooner than later, we will get started with some fun at Magic Kingdom. I'm trying try to listen for the thunder after the lightning? Y'all do that? Like you count to see how many miles away it is? I'm just seeing lightning now. I'm not really hearing it. So we could be close. Once we commit, there's no turning back.
Again, we're very innovative because we hang this on the gimbal. We call her Gimbrella. And she helps shield from the sun and the rain. And she's pretty famous in the parks. People love her, and she serves her purpose. She works for LID, and she does a great job in shielding the equipment.
Oh. Okay. That wasn't good.
We keep things moving. I'm conscious of that. If I sit down to eat, I don't like to waste a lot of time doing it unless it's a scheduled sit-down dinner where we're doing a live dinner review, which is something nobody does. We do live dinner reviews that can go 2.5 hours, whether it's character meals or a regular meal, a fancy meal. We're doing it live, and we maintain our numbers for that, which is kind of surprising, but we do.
All right, here it goes. Has some nuts with it. I don't remember coming with nuts. They didn't?
Maybe 3. Now they just, who's
Now
up
they just-
making it's given a lot.
Thank you.
We just have to say it. Nuts go right along with the guy that holds the gimbal.
Now, do you want to do the airplane, the choo-choo train, or the monorail?
I want the monorail.
Now we know.
Let's go
You
monorail.
ready? You
Yes.
get you a nice big piece of
Por
carrot.
favor, Montaigne, alejados.
Well, sure, if you steal my bit, why don't you? Now, do you know how the monorail goes?
No.
It goes just like this. It goes, please stand clear of the door.
Oh!
One more speed. Please stand clear of the doors. Your thing fell on it. It's going to go through the Contemporary, around the Polynesian, around the Grand Floridian, and then it's going to go...
I don't feel like filming in the parks when we're live or vlogging interferes with our enjoyment with our family because it's a balance that I feel like we have mastered. We have basically encompassed our LID family who are watching these live streams. They're with us. They're enjoying Disney through the eyes of our family. So they're with us. They're involved in the conversations that Tammy and I are having, the kids and I are having, and we've just blended. It's such a beautiful mix that we never feel like the stream is getting in the way of our enjoyment.
22 years married, Josh. We're getting old. Known each other since we were 15, and we are now 52. Ah, Leo says a long-lasting love. Oh,
There you go, Josh.
there you go. That's when we met.
I had the Aquanet going on.
Long time viewers of LID have seen that picture a time or two.
Merry Christmas!
Pay attention to the monorail. I mean, to the... This is not the monorail. Wait, what?
It's the people.
We have finally arrived. We have our own monorail car. Woo! What do you do when you have your own monorail car? Easy, easy, lady. Easy.
I'm singing in the rain.
Good job, good job. We're playing and we're singing and goodbye. We're on the monorail and we're all alone. She's swinging like a monkey in Lion King. You crazy monkeys.
I just want to say thanks to the cast member for giving me this free Mickey Pop because it's my birthday weekend. And we got something free.
We got
I'm sweet.
and I'm salty.
I'm pretty sure both of you are salty. No, I'm sweet. No, you're always salty. Why are you guys always salty?
I'm too salty at $24.99 with pass holder discount.
Oh God.
Flight engineers, follow Haku.
Hey, who's crashing? Come on, pilots.
Not bad. Smooth flight, though.
No, it was not.
That was not a smooth flight.
What did I do wrong?
Oh my goodness, no way.
I was smooth.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right.
I think I'm broken too. Oh, that was rough.
Freighter that needs immediate transport after maintenance bay. This thing's seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee sees it.
I need a new back.
Oh. Oh.
The poor camera was all over the place.
I need Dr. Kildare.
That stream was all over.
Let me crack Neil.
Because it was...
What is this? The Lost Ark? Like, it's like sealed and everything.
Did you not go on the scenic route? You are right here in the tour. Can I take this?
Yeah. You want to
I'm going to give everybody the tour.
All right, here we go.
I mean, they can stay at the show. I won't drop it, maybe.
I'm just going to take the battery off.
Yeah, you guys are eating. You don't want them anyway. They're eating. It gets nasty. I'm going to show you all my favorite things.
All right.
I'm going to take it. Can I just take it? Oh, gosh.
Yes, there you go.
It rotates and everything.
Yeah, so this
All right.
right here,
Oh.
that little, yeah, right? Nice and steady.
Okay.
This camera icon, when you hit
Flips
that,
it. Okay.
it flips it. If it gives you trouble,
That's a
it
lady
freezes.
recording. Look at that.
If it gives you trouble, it freezes when you try to flip it. Sometimes it's wonky.
I'm so excited. I want one of these. Oh, I'm scared of it. Say hi. All right. Let's do this. All right. Hi. Look, there they are. Hi, Brian. Hi, Alan. He said what? Mama's here, guys. Look at her go. Yeah. Shake it. Oh, she's shaking it. Oh, 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 mama, mama, mama. Get it, mama. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's yelling at people.
What?
Hi.
Hello.
It's the tubes of you.
We asked that you come here and dine. Yes.
So that Alan can scream at you. Everybody say hi. Oh, I'm gonna break this thing. I don't know why they gave it to me. Oh, sorry. Here we go. There's Alan again. He's gonna yell at somebody. Look, my table got clean when I left. Wow. I want to see if anyone knows who this person is. Da 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 da. If you can figure it out, you just won $20. I'm lying. I'm not giving you $20, and neither is this YouTube guy.
Give him confidence.
Is wrong, Trooper.
That's not what they said before.
You acted on nothing more than their word. Think about that.
Uh-oh.
Trooper.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well.
He said trooper like it was a bad thing.
Our day just got worse.
Enough.
That was him. He's from New York.
Control yourself.
Tell him, Kylo. I've been telling him that for months.
Yes.
All right, easy.
So when I'm out in the parks, people will ask me, "Hey, is this your full-time job? I just got it the other night." "Oh, this is a really cool full-time job." No, not for me. There are others that do that, and that's fine. If that's what they want to do, go for it. That is not a position that I want to put myself in at this point in time. I have a family of 4. I need really great insurance, and I make a really great living, so much that my wife gets to stay home. And the money we do make in Disney stays in Disney. But if you look at the money in terms of what I make in my real jobs and the time put in the work behind the scenes for the channel, I'm just not going to the parks and turning on a gimbal. Others do that, which is totally fine, but I'm putting a lot of work, hours behind the scenes, and all of that doesn't even amount to what we make in revenue on the channel. It's not really relative to the amount of time put in, but it is still so needed to run the channel the way we want to, and we thank all our supporters for that.
So we're not really the type to beg for subscribers.
Like, but please, if we get to 100 subscribers in the next month, then we'll watch. Oh.
The wretched circle vision. She can't even say it. It's like saying I love you.
Nope.
She can't even say it. Circle vision. And now it's time for the Canadian disclaimer.
No offense to you, Canada. We love you, Canadians.
The World Showcase walkthrough is something of legendary status on our channel. It is something that everyone looks forward to. Even people that may not watch the entire stream that night and they know we're at Epcot, they come in just in time for that.
A great symphony of us.
So after fireworks end, we walk everyone through the World Showcase from Mexico all the way around to Canada. We go in and out, we look at certain architecture, we'll window shop, and we just talk. And it's a very calming thing. There are actually viewers that have admitted they climb into bed, they get comfortable, and they're sleeping before I reach Canada.
Fred Mayer says, I love when the park is quiet like this. Me too. Me too. All you have to do is just wait it out and you can enjoy it too. You know, recapping with all of you is something that I always did with the family after a long day at Disney. It's good to just recap what you did to appreciate and remember. Make it more solid in your memory.
We've touched so many lives over the years, and we get emails and handwritten letters, cards, and over the years we've gotten things where, again, we've helped people build their confidence through either anxiety or physical impairments to have the confidence to come to the parks and start enjoying them again. And again, I get letters and news about those who are unable to ever leave because of financial issues, health issues, and they go to Disney through our eyes.
I look forward to the nights that they are streaming, the laughter that they bring. In a world like this, you know, where it's so chaotic and busy, and watching them is relaxing, peaceful.
It's a wonderful family. You know, he treats everybody like family, all of his viewers, especially his members, and I just really appreciate everything that he does.
Cory somehow takes the time to get to know his subscribers, and he has a very unique way of making us feel important. The biggest example, of course, that comes to my mind is whenever he goes in the Pirates of the Caribbean, he always zooms the stream in on my stinky pirate foot. It may be 5 seconds of airtime to Cory and everybody else, but it means the world to me. That stinky foot pirate was a joke of my dad's every time we went on that ride as a family. In August of 2024, we went down to Disney and we got to meet Cory. We went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride together, and at Cory's recommendation, when we went under the stinky pirate's foot, we held hands. And that's an example. That's Cory. Cory is in real life as kind and considerate and generous as you see him on the streams.
Catherine's in there. Catherine Silverio says, glad you're back. Thanks for the much needed distraction. My condolences to you, Catherine. I owe you a big hug. I'm so sad for your news. But yes, Catherine, y'all need to buy that Mickey shirt. We need to be matchy-matchy on July 4th.
I'm just focused here on what we need to do to put a channel on. And then when you get people reach out and do for things like this, is like, you don't always have a chance to stop and smell the roses and realize the good that you're doing for the world. And so these are needed for us. And just for people to say, keep doing what you're doing, keeps me going, because it is a lot of work. And this doesn't make it feel like work.
We're gonna go home, we're gonna elevate, ice, and be back like nobody's business tomorrow. So,
You better shower when you get home, you nasty.
shower.
He just does so much, and you know, even when he comes home from work, he's working on the channel. He puts hours of time in, really more time than he should, but he does it for you.
In the end, I realized that all of these Disney vloggers are in essence doing what I did all those many years ago, filming my own daughter and family at Disney World. It's why we take photographs and why we capture home movies. We're trying to stop time and forever capture our most favorite moments in time to revisit again and again. And what's so bad about sharing another family's memories in a place where we once had so many memories of our own?
We want to thank Disney so much for allowing us to stream, because streaming is a privilege and it is not a right. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight and continuing to enjoy Disney through the eyes of our family. So for Mushu, I'm Cory.
I'm Tammy.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Jillian.
And we're living in Diz. We'll see you in the parks. We love you all. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Okay.